Time to bake the donuts.
Man, I used to like those
Mm.
commercials. I really felt for that guy.
Oh, believe me, when I worked for Krispy Kreme, I did feel. I mean, I knew exactly how that guy felt, especially that one
I used to
where he
work in a
met
bakery,
himself
so yeah.
going. Remember the commercial where he got up to leave and met himself coming in the door?
Vaguely. Oh my god.
God, there were nights when I got to the point where when I worked at Krispy Kreme, I kept a pillow and a blanket in the car
Oh my
be-
god.
because I got more sleep by sleeping in the parking lot than if I would have gone home to get any sleep. If I'd
Oh
gone home, I'd
no.
gotten maybe an hour to an hour and a half
Before you have to get up and start again?
before I had to come get up and leave to come back into work. Versus if I slept in the parking lot, I could get a good 3 hours.
I always liked night shift. Whatever job I worked, I always liked working nights. I didn't like day shift.
I,
I'm
you
not a
know,
morning person.
once I get used to getting up at a certain time, I'm okay with it. It's
Yeah.
the getting, the balancing of shifts. And by the way, I don't even
Huh?
know if are we here by our lonesomes, but the music is over with. And good morning, Ms. Ramen.
Good morning.
This
Morning,
is a
anonymous
wonderful day.
lurkers. Yes, it is. It is. Oh, there we go.
But
I'm
yeah,
making my coffee a little late.
I could always get used to a shift, but they for a while they tried doing this thing where with rotating shifts, and you would work 1 week on first shift, 1 week on second shift, 1 week on third shift, and back to first shift again.
That's bullshit.
And well, they're trying to do that. They tried that because people first shift complained about second shift complained about third shift, and third shift complained about everybody.
No, that's
So there's
bullshit.
like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make everybody work every shift, and that way, what it's like. Give everybody the experience of working these other shifts. I mean,
We all think.
you know,
I'm
we,
sorry.
we we had some dweebs that never, they always worked first shift there their entire life. They had no idea what it was like to work second or third shift.
We all think we can do everybody else's job better. So, yeah.
Exactly. Or, well, why wasn't this done? Why was this left for us? How come these people didn't do that?
Oh my god.
You
And when I
know,
worked in the that, I don't know. I think every fucking type of food service has that issue, man.
yeah.
It's why wasn't
Eh,
this done? Why I gotta do it? That's a morning job. Why didn't the night people mop better than this?
We fired a guy at the hotel here not too long ago. Man, the guy come in, everything about him on paper and during the interview was perfect.
Oh no. What happened?
Then, then we're sitting there one night, and I come walking in on third shift. Now, remember, when I say walking in, I mean I'm coming in using my cane, and
I know.
there's things I'm not supposed to be doing, like prolonged standing or anything like that, right?
I got you. Yeah.
And I had to go back into the laundry room to get the housekeeping report off the housekeeping cart, and I saw that there were two full dryers.
Well, that's not good.
And when I come out, I asked him, I said, how come there's two full dryer loads sitting back there?
Yeah.
And he
Everything.
looked at me and he goes, I got hired to do front desk. I don't do
Oh,
laundry.
wow.
And I'm like, oh,
So it's that way, huh?
yeah. So I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I just got turnover done, and then I went back and I unloaded the dryers. And fortunately, they were mostly towels to where I could sit down and fold them.
Mm.
And I folded up the 2 loads of towels and got them all put away and everything.
Uh-huh.
And then the next day, the same thing happened, only it wasn't me coming in.
Ooh.
And the young lady that worked night shift raised hell about having 2 loads of laundry to fold. And
Damn.
the owners called me up and asked me what happened on my shift. And I told them, so I don't lie. I may not snitch on you, but if the boss comes to me asking about you, I'm not going to lie.
Nobody likes a snitch.
Right. And so I told them exactly what happened. Then they went back and played the video. People are dumb. We've got cameras. Cameras have got microphones. They can see and hear everything that is said and done in that front lobby.
Right.
And they heard him tell me that he does not fold laundry.
Well, you can just not fold laundry at your house.
And when he showed up for his shift that day, they said, listen, part of everybody's job up here is to fold laundry. Except for Shroom. He doesn't fold laundry. We don't want him left out here having to stand up to fold sheets and such like that, blankets. That's not good on his health.
Right.
So they said, okay, that's fine. And he said, well, you didn't hire me to do laundry. You hired me to do front desk.
Wow.
And they said, well, we just unhired you. And the owner worked his shift. Now, I mean, what a way to
Right?
destroy your own career, your own job. And he'd been there less than a week.
Wow. I'm surprised he lasted that long with that attitude.
Well, it took a couple of days before, that attitude surfaced up to the owners. Because, like I said, I wasn't going to say anything about it. Mostly because I knew the Jamaican woman that worked third shift would.
Ooh.
I knew she would raise hell. I didn't need to. But I don't need, I let people hang themselves. I don't go out of the way to, I don't go out of my way to hang someone. I let them do it to themselves. So, and speaking of hanging themselves.
Uh-oh.
All right. Congratulations to Caitlin Clark. Got 66 out of 67 votes for being a WNBA Rookie of the Year.
And good on her.
Okay. There was just one, and that missing vote that she did not get went to Angel Reese.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Okay. Let me share this article. Okay. I'd scrolled down. So, Caitlin Clark wins WNBA Rookie of the Year with 66 of 67 votes. Angel Reese gets 1. Okay, and Angel Reese and Clark were named to the 2024 All-Rookie team, which is a good thing. Okay, so there's some good players on there. I don't, and I'm going to be brutally honest here.
Uh-oh.
I do not. Angel Reese. Her leading stat is her rebounds.
Okay.
Okay. But at least half of her rebounds are her own shots that she missed.
Oh, that shouldn't count then.
But they count. They count as a rebound because she got her own, she got the rebound. Didn't matter who shot it, she got it. The woman, you go out there on YouTube and just look up the videos for this Angel Reese if you want some fun. There are videos of her in one game missing 30 and 40 shots.
Damn.
Or just missing shot after shot after shot after shot. And if she's out there anywhere near the 3-point line, they don't, and she's got the ball, they don't even bother guarding her because they know she can't make that shot.
Oh, wow.
So whoever's supposed to be defending her steps back to defend the basket from somebody that she may pass to. Yes, that's
wild.
But there are the people there that now like I said, I'm not posting the videos of I'm not going to go ahead and post some of these videos. But they're out there. Brickyard Barbie is what some people call Angel.
Wow.
So, Caitlin Clark, good on you. You are an amazing player. I mean, I could never play at the level you play at. Okay, I mean, now I could, when I was at my best, I could definitely play better than Angel Reese.
Wow.
Okay, hey, like I said, 3-point area was my place to shoot.
Okay, I ain't saying that.
All right. That was the only place I could shoot from, but that's the place I could shoot. But yeah, Caitlin, though, you are an amazing ball player. There's somebody put out a one of her practice videos where she spends 20 minutes at a time standing in front of a mirror doing nothing but dribbling behind her back.
Oh.
Just going from one hand to the other, passing that ball back and forth behind her back. And then she's out doing nothing but shooting from the different areas on the 3-point line. Her coach, her dad, somebody is passing the ball to her, and wherever he passes the ball, that's where she shoots from.
Okay.
And, so she's like, I mean, hours doing that. So, I mean, the woman has spent hours and hours and hours working her butt off to be as good as she is. And she's got a lot of natural talent. Can't take away that.
Right.
She's got talent. And that's something you're either born with or you're born without, one or the other. No amount of work can make up for, having raw talent. Work can overcome having a lack of talent.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're just good at something, you're going to be good. And if you work hard at what you're good at, you're going to be the best. And that's Caitlin Clark. She's worked hard at what she's good at. and she loves doing it. And her attitude, I've yet to hear her badmouth anybody in any of the interviews. And she's been given lots of opportunity to badmouth Angel Reese, to badmouth the woman that tried to take out her eyeball with them claws. And she's always about the team.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Caitlin, well done. You deserve it. And I hope you set the league on fire for. And the league is feeling the because the Fever got knocked out of the playoffs, and the attendance and viewership of the games dropped precipitously after the Fever left the after they got dropped. They people just they were watching for her. It's like people that watch for will watch a game for Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Or people that go to the game just to watch the Shaq, or people that go to there is a superstar player out there that people are going out there to watch play.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're not playing, they don't bother to go. Okay. So my grandson's team isn't playing this afternoon.
You're not going to go see somebody else's team?
I'm not going to go out there
I hear you.
to watch another team play. And with the Fever not playing, that means Caitlin's not playing. That means people aren't going to watch the game. A lot of people aren't going to watch the games because the team and the person they're interested in isn't playing. And this is a Friday fun stream, so that's about as deep into this as I'm going to go.
Oh,
I could go a lot deeper, obviously, but I'm not going to do it because we're here to have fun today.
Mm-hmm.
Or talk about anything except politics.
You said there was something though you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, and where did the pictures go? There it is. I accidentally put some pictures out of order here. Some tabs. You and I both like to cook.
Uh-huh.
You and I both like to bake.
Uh-huh.
Okay. This is a 15-layer funfetti cake.
That's fucking crazy. That is such a basic cake. And I know, I'm going to hell for using the word.
That's 15 layers underneath all that frosting and everything else. This guy that's posing with it there made it for a friend's birthday. Okay. He is a professional pastry chef.
All right.
Okay. That cake is easily $600.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's crazy.
If you were to remember, we're talking 15 layers here.
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
Not a 3-layer tier cake. We're talking 15 layers. That's takes a lot of skill to make a 15-layer cake.
Oh, I'm not saying that, but I mean, it's not made out of gold. I mean,
I understand what you're saying. I have a hard time, but it is what it is. You go into New York City and you go into a bakery and order a 15-layer cake for a birthday party, you're going to pay hundreds of dollars for it
And it's a
because of
small
the
cake. If you look at that, I know it's 15 layers, but that's like a 7 or a 5-inch or something. That's not even an 8-inch cake. You know, that's a little cake. It's tall, but it's little. You know, it's not length, it's girth. You know.
Okay. So they took it to the restaurant where they're celebrating the friend's birthday.
Oh no.
Now, restaurants have a policy that when you bring in your own food, something like this, excuse me, that they have to serve it. So
I thought it was no outside food.
that you give it to, well, you arrange this in advance. Okay. And they take it back into their kitchen area and they put it in the refrigerator to keep it cold until it's time to serve it. And then whoever's running their pastry line that day cuts it. You know, they put the candle on it, light it, take it out for the pictures and the birthday wishes and everything else.
Uh-huh.
Then they take it back to the kitchen to slice it up and serve it. And then, of course, you know, box up whatever's left over for you for the host or the birthday person to take home with them.
What did they do?
Okay. Well, this was how they sliced the cake.
They did something stupid, didn't they? Hold on. Oh wow, that was like trash. What the fuck?
That is how the cake was served. Look how thin it is. It's so thin. The tip of it is all ragged out because it's
like,
so millimeter thin.
So what was the point? Just to be assholes, or to like slip away some of the cake for themselves? I mean, what was the point of this?
And there were 12 people at this dinner.
Oh, that's
celebrating this guy's birthday. And they used approximately half the cake for those 12 people.
Oh, wow. Wait. Okay. Never mind. That's okay.
So, that's why the slices are so thin.
So, did they throw out the other half of the cake? What happened?
Well, when they went back and the dinner was over with and they asked for the rest of the cake so the guy could take it home with them, they said, sorry, there's no cake left.
Bullshit. Somebody took that home.
No, the kitchen staff ate it.
I knew it was one or the other. Wow.
The kitchen staff ate the cake.
Nothing surprises me anymore. I'm sorry.
Okay. The guy that made the cake is named Ryan Nordheimer. Nordheimer. But this was a 15-layer ultimate funfetti cake. Now, I'd never heard of funfetti cakes before.
It's a kid's thing. They put sprinkles in the cake mix and in the frosting.
Right. They put in confetti, edible confetti, and edible gold.
Now, I never heard the edible gold in a funfetti cake, so he made it extra fancy if he did that.
Yes, he did that.
Okay. But yeah, it's originally a little kid's cake.
Right. Well, it took over 6 hours to make this cake.
That's an asshole thing to do to somebody's birthday cake. I'm sorry. I don't like people bringing food into restaurants, but that's a shitty thing to do.
And he's wondering what to do. This guy's wondering what to do.
They deliberately cut it small so the kitchen could just pig out on it. Fucking sue the restaurant.
That's what most people are suggesting, that he hire a lawyer and sue the restaurant.
And I'm not a
And
stew heavy person, like first thing, but that is a shitty thing to do to somebody. That is spike. You can't tell me, oh, because you're like, oh my God, it's a funfetti cake. I've always wanted to have one. No, that was fucking malice. They sell funfetti mixes in the grocery store and funfetti frosting. This was not some luxury item nobody could have. Fuck that. They didn't even ask, hey, it's this kitchen guy's birthday. Could he have a slice? No, they just went and stole that shit. No, I'm sorry. That fired me up. I'm sorry. That's.
by the way, morning Neil, morning Digi.
Man, don't get. Good morning, Neil and Digi. And if we have any lurkers. God, I was so. You should have started off with that. I would have. Damn, man, that's.
And when you sit there and look at at how they slice that cake, you know they planned that from the beginning.
They saw that cake and just lost their fucking minds.
They planned it from the beginning to save back as much of that cake for the kitchen staff as they could.
That's literally what I just said. These guys are assholes. Like who? And for like, okay, I could understand if it was like German chocolate, which I don't even fucking like, or red velvet, or a rum cake, or a cannoli cream cake, or something fancy. Even carrot cake, because really good carrot cake is not always easy to find. But a fucking funfetti cake you can make in your house, you would steal somebody's funfetti cake. That is some bullshit.
Yeah, the whole group is upset about that, Neil, and I don't blame them. I really, but see, the guy won't name what steakhouse it was that did this to him.
He should. He might be planning a lawsuit. That's why he's not naming it. But I would name it either way, and let people know they will steal your shit. Don't go there. That would be a public. No, I'm sorry. If that's a practice for them, people need to know.
I mean, that is it's a pretty cake, and you can tell the guy knew what he was doing when he made it. Look how smooth the either the fondant or the frosting is on the sides. That's not just slapped together.
No,
like it would be if I did it.
I know I can't do that. I mean, I could try, but it'll never. And for 15 layers, it's like fucking perfectly even. No, I couldn't do that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky if I can get 2 layers to look like that.
No, man, I would be like, okay, this is the style we call shaping the frosting with a spoon, and I would make little swirls all up the sides. I wouldn't even try to make it that smooth.
But I mean that.
Yeah. Wow, that really spiked my migraine. Great. Woohoo. Nah, I'm pissed. You literally stole somebody's food right out of their mouth. See, I'd be like, no, I don't want to slice it in the kitchen. I want to slice it at the table. Let's have some fun, It never even occurred to me that you would send it to the kitchen to be sliced. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's almost would be considered the law there in Manhattan in New York.
I've never heard of that.
That you can't, the kitchen staff has to serve the food.
Okay, the only thing I've ever heard of in regards to it's either you're not allowed to bring outside food. That's it.
Well, it's like the BYOB bars. You bring in your own bottle of booze, but they have to serve it to you.
Okay, you can't fuck that up. It'll be obvious to everybody if they stole half your damn bottle of beer. So I'm okay.
But what I'm saying is, the concept isn't that strange. I mean, it's been there for years.
That is some loopy ass shit.
Oh yeah, you're right, Neil. They do charge you. They charge you for.
Yeah, I expect that to serve it. Yeah, it's bullshit, but
to serve the cake. They charge you all right. You know, they charge you as much as if they bake the cake.
Exactly. Serving fee or whatever the fuck it is. So they got charged for eating a portion of their own cake. That is some bullshit.
Yep. You know, that kitchen staff will be lucky if they still have a job.
Right? Holy shit. Everybody that got a slice, everybody that cut into it, fired.
Yeah. I wonder if he could file criminal charges over that.
I think it'd be one of those matters where the cops would say it's a civil matter. Because, you know, cops are lazy.
Yeah, but I mean, it was theft.
It was theft, but it's like when you have your cat, somebody steals your cat, and then you call the police and they're like, that's a civil matter. You know,
It depends on what part of the country you're in. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I don't see New York police going crazy over a cake theft.
Yeah,
They might not even see it as theft. They just ate it. You know?
I don't see the New York police getting too upset about anything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's that was a thing.
Damn, I am so mad.
Close that tab.
I'm really fucking mad. I mean, shit's overpriced in New York already.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, you like dogs, right?
Duh. Everybody likes dogs. You'd have to be a monster not to like a dog.
Okay. Have you seen them courses where they race dogs through them? They have to go like through tunnels and
yeah, like at the Best in Show things. Yeah,
up and down teeter totters and in between bars and such.
Yes.
Okay. I saw this video.
Oh no.
I saw this last night and it just absolutely impressed the daylights out of me. Okay. This is a dog. His name is Pink.
Handled by Jennifer Crank from Pickerington, Ohio.
And I happen to know where Pickering is, so. Boy, that barking sure got Spanky's attention.
Yeah.
Let's get the party started tonight.
That is it.
All right, did you see how fast he launched? He went from sit
he was ready
to move.
0 to zoom in 0 seconds.
Jennifer making sure Pink's in that contact zone. Jennifer's up ahead right there. Look at Pink's fly.
You can't stay ahead of Pink for too long.
Stay. Good job. Look at the extension Pink is doing on these jumps.
Okay, I'm going to pause it here. If you look here down at the bottom, all right, the previous dog that was running at this point was at 1757, and Pink here is at 19.1.
Damn.
So Pink is running a little bit behind.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Nice extension all the way around.
Pink's ahead of the pace. Through the weak pulse.
Just stay smooth and clean.
Phenomenal jump.
All right. Now look at this. Pink is at 30 seconds. The previous dog was at 33 seconds.
Gotcha.
He made up 5 seconds that fast. And the way he went through these poles, I mean, it's almost like he's running a straight line.
Extension all the way around.
Pink's ahead of the pace. Through the weak pulse.
Just stays smooth and clean.
Damn.
Phenomenal job. And
There it
Pink
is.
will win it.
He beat the
Damn.
previous time by over 2 seconds.
Okay.
He ran that course. He ended up winning, right?
Of course he did.
But he ran that course in 31.23 seconds.
Him's a good boy.
What amazed me was how, because when they run over that teeter-totter, they can't just jump off the teeter-totter. They actually have to run down it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. But the way that he just shot through the tunnels and that those bars that he had to run in and out of, that dog back got 5 or 6 extra hinges in it going side to side.
Yeah. Like he wasn't even running around those bars. He was just kind of flipping.
Yeah.
He was just long enough to pull it up.
I mean.
Okay, so I was, this is the exception. It was length this time, not girth. Hey, there's exception to every rule, yo.
Oh. My mouse just slid off my makeshift desk.
My mouse does that all the time. That's why I got a cheap one. It doesn't break for anything.
Okay. As many times this mouse has fallen, I've got a good mouse. It's one of the Razer. It's a Corsair. I'm sorry, Corsair mouse.
Corsair. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've got one of their gaming mice.
Fancy.
And it's put up with a lot of abuse over the years. Over the past 8 or 9 years, I've only had to replace it once. So, and I don't remember why I had to replace it the first time. Well, anyway, we like that puppy dog doing his thing.
Yes, we did.
All right. Now, this is not him. This is not the same dog.
All right.
Okay. But that first dog's name was Pink. This one's name is Zip. And he was the same type. He always ran the same race.
Okay.
Then he got hit by a car.
Oh, no.
And became paralyzed in his back half.
I was going to say, he's got a little wagon. Yes, he has a little wagon. Oh,
yeah.
Little guy.
But they let him run the race.
But even
2011, something changed. Zip was fetching sticks for children when she became the victim of a hit and run reckless fever. Her very active lifestyle came to a halt when she suffered a dislocated spine and multiple pelvic and rib fractures. We are grateful to still have her with us. Although the accident challenged her physically, she remains the same wonderful girl in heart and spirit. She is still lost, still loves her mom, and she still loves children. This is it.
Hey, super. That's what Zippy goes.
He's still trying to jump.
Good girl.
You could tell that was one happy puppy.
Mm-hmm.
To be out doing what it loved to do.
Man.
I had to show both them videos back to back.
Oh my God. You know,
Yeah.
you think about like 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, a dog with those kind of injuries would have been put down.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because it's I mean, they've had those wheeled body harnesses for dogs as long as I can remember.
But the recovery and like the surgery and everything, that's expensive, you know?
Right. Um, I mean, growing up on the farm, we've had a couple of animals that got hit by cars.
Ugh.
And if they were still alive when we got there, they,
Yeah.
not for much longer. And, and we weren't doing it to be cruel.
No, you were putting the pet down and,
But they were in pain, and there was nothing that they were going to be able to do for them.
and, you guys had a working farm. You weren't going to keep a horse that couldn't run or anything,
We never had to do a horse, thank God.
Oh my God, that would have killed me if I ever had to do that.
We've had to do cats and dogs. I had to do a sheep once, a goat.
Damn.
But it was. But yeah, today medical technology for animal husbandry is amazing. But yeah, I mean, after watching Pink and how fast that dog moved, watching Zip, and you saw her
It's
still
sweet.
trying to jump. Still trying to do his thing.
That was sweet.
Okay. Oh, all right. So I accidentally put that up there twice. All right, Robin. I did.
Yes.
This isn't being done on purpose.
Oh no.
Okay.
What are you gonna do to me now?
I'm not doing this on purpose.
Somebody's doing it on purpose, and that's what you're gonna show me.
Okay. But I've got two videos, both of them showing people doing extremely stupid things. Do you want to see somebody who intentionally hurt themselves being stupid, or somebody that's a danger to everybody around them because they're stupid?
Okay, here's the big question. Are they both funny?
I think so.
That could be worth seeing. As long as it's not serious, like you got somebody getting hurt that didn't deserve it, or
No. Nobody got hurt that didn't deserve it.
I'd be down with that.
All right. Well, we'll go with the one who hurt themselves.
Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay.
All right.
What did I accidentally do here? Oh, I see what I accidentally did. There we go.
There you go. Raise the quality if you can. Hit the little cog.
Ready for the
Oh, okay. That's as best as it can do.
Yeah, but it's already out. Yeah, but it's already
All
there.
right. Hey,
Now, stupid people do stupid things with stupid camera settings.
I'm ready. My body is ready to laugh at other people's bodies. Let's go. Oh no.
You see what this young lady has?
A phone? It's really blurry. Is it a phone? I have it bigger too.
It's a taser.
Okay, I knew it was either a phone or a taser. At least I didn't, okay. She got a taser. Oh my gosh, she's gonna test it on herself. Don't now see I started saying, don't do it.
You see
Grandma's
mom in the
just sitting
back
there
there?
like, oh, this child again.
Watch mom in the back. Her reaction is the best.
I bet you don't do that again. She didn't even stop drinking her coffee. She just, I told you.
She knows her daughter is a dummy.
Yeah, I warned you.
Well, I
Oh
didn't
my
think that
God.
sparks would jump out that far.
Mm.
I did not think them sparks would jump out that far.
I would show it to Ross, but he probably have flashbacks. He's been caught in thunderstorms, so lightning storms rather.
There you go. Look at that spark all the way over to her thumb.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. Dude, if you can taste people from 50 feet away, even though those things shoot out at you, just saying.
I bought the wife one of those flashlights that had the built-in little low charge taser
Yeah. Oh, please
because
don't tell me she tased herself.
she likes to go for walks with a friend of hers who's about 9 years older than she is. So you got these
Okay.
two women, one of whom is elderly, out walking at a public park by themselves.
All right.
All right. And, to me, that's just trouble begging to happen.
Uh-huh.
All right. And the wife won't, even though I bought her a way of carrying her pew pew, that it's not obvious that it's a pew pew that she has with her,
All right.
Okay. It looks like a fanny pack. Just looks
Oh,
like a standard everyday fanny pack.
okay.
Okay. But she didn't always take it with her. But I got
Okay.
her. But I got her this little flashlight, and when I say little, it's about 8 inches long. That that attaches to her key ring,
Okay.
and that she'll take with her. My son decided to, Dad, what's this button on Mom's flashlight do?
Don't do it.
As he's pushing it.
Oh my God. I bet he learned that day.
That's the last time I remember him pushing buttons while asking, what do those buttons do? That's an idea for you to put into a D&D game.
No, we already have the
Have the adventurers find something with a button on it.
Do we get enough adventure arguing whether we think somebody's a danger or not? Should we untie them? Okay. There was a Medusa in the room. He didn't call her a Medusa. He just said there's a lovely woman in the room and she's chained to a wall and she's pleading for help. And I'm like, don't do it. There's a reason all these monsters tied her up in there and left her. She is not ravished or damaged. Her clothing's intact. She's just sad. Stay out. And no,
You've already looked at her?
Mm-mm. No, we were outside the door arguing, and we got to look at her through like a little bit of a look at her, but we hadn't seen her full face. But I'm just like, no, she is too pretty. You leave her alone. She's in there for a reason. But we had been freeing slaves left and right at that point. And this fool went in there and got turned to stone. And we had to beat her down and then negotiate to get him. And of course, then we left her there. There's no way we were untying her. But yeah. I was so mad.
I turned an adventurer into stone one time.
We got him back, but I didn't let him forget. Was he a bad boy or?
He was the guy who got unreasonably lucky with his dice throws throughout the game.
Were you all in the same room, or were this was via telecall or Roll20 or
No, we were all in the same room,
huh?
and he
They weren't.
got
Mm,
he was having he no because we all brought our own dice to the
yeah.
games,
Oh
but
no, I was just gonna say, were they his only dice? Okay.
but I mean, we always played with the same dice.
Mm,
Okay, like my I had one set of gray smoke dice that whenever I was DMing, that was the dice I used. When I was
okay.
putting in and running my character, I had a set uh, of gray and white dice
Okay.
used.
All
Okay,
right.
smoked gray was from when I was DMing. These other dice were from when I was playing. And he had this set of dice that he'd been playing. I mean, he'd played before with us. It's just that night his dice rolls were out of the world. You know,
Okay, so he wasn't sus. He was just lucky. Okay.
yeah, it was like, okay, I'll give you a 10% chance that you will get this. And that was the last time you remember him viewing his Friday night. He said,
Uh,
well, you got that right.
I just have very bad luck with dice rolls. Like when we're on Roll20, we have a color like around our name or like a little box next to our name with the color.
Right.
And so, after a while, you start getting better rolls, you switch out the color. So I don't know why, but when I was like an archer, I would get ridiculously high roll. I was like a ranger. I would get ridiculously high rolls as a healer, even though I had no healing skills, but shitty rolls for damage. It was fucking weird, yo.
Hey, Digi, that video is on my profile on Twitter. But anyway, I ended up turning him to stone. I was DMing, and I ended up turning him to stone at the end of the adventure.
Ooh, right at the end when they're getting their rewards and stuff. Please tell me
Yeah,
it was the end of the session and not the game.
it was the end of the. Actually, it was the end of the game.
Oh,
They'd
no.
walked out of the dungeon with all the rewards, and as he come out in the sunlight, I had his deity turn him to a stone statue.
Oh my god.
The guy made 4 wishes throughout the last part of the in the last session,
Yeah.
and he won the dice roll on every one of them. But he never once thanked his deity for the wish, for granting him the wish.
Ooh, that's harsh, yo.
So I had his deity turn him into a statue
Oh my god.
and put perpetual bird feeders in both of his hands and on top of his head.
You know what? I have
Yes.
been nagging Ralt for months to wake up early and join, and I am so glad he is not here today. Because we have a rule: is don't feed the DM. Holy shit, no!
That guy, he got so mad
I would be too.
that I did that. He tore up his character sheet.
I probably would too. Oh my god, that's horrible.
Hey,
Oh,
I can't help your deity stepped in and said, hey, you came to me 4 times for wishes. I granted you 4 wishes and you never thanked me.
oh my god.
You never even said thank you.
You know what? I'm not saying nothing. Oh my god, that's horrible.
But I mean, that's something you do, you know?
Is it though? Is it really?
Yeah. Yes, it
You
is.
you are too happy.
Oh,
You
I
are
enjoy
too happy, sir.
I enjoy DMing. I had a lot of fun with it. Of course, this was back in the days of THACO, and the rules were really simple. You didn't need them. You didn't need miniatures. All you needed was your sheets, your character sheets, a, a, your set of dice, a piece of graph paper, and a pencil. That's all you needed.
All you need is love.
You didn't need a bunch of equipment to walk in. The DM was the only one that had to walk in with stuff. You know, he had to have uh, all his stuff. He had to have his monster manuals and everything else set up there.
I can't even.
Yep, you're exactly right there, Silvar.
What's Silver
Okay, let's
talking
see
about?
here. All right,
Oh my
here's the
God.
other. What's that?
I just
Oh,
read it. That's
you just read.
horrible.
Here's the other video I had lined up for this morning. Now, we all had to take driver's ed at one time or another when we were kids.
Oh my God. Yes, and I hated it.
Okay, we all took driver's ed. Now, this is in England. And English rules of the road are a lot different than ours. Did not know this for years. You don't have one license. You actually have 2 or 3.
What?
Yeah, because without these additional licenses, you can't drive in town. You can't drive into London unless you have a license for big cities.
Oh my God.
You can drive on the suburbs, but you can't drive in town. And your license is rated for all these neat little endorsements. I mean, I see the United States. Okay, we've got your basic driver's license. Then you can have a passenger endorsement. Then you can have your motorcycle endorsement. Then you get up into the different size of vehicles that you can drive. And each size has got a different endorsement. Which, that makes sense. Your license is based upon the size of the vehicle, not whether or not you're driving in town. But England is set just a little bit different. And after watching this woman, I understand why.
You need to stay inside the road markings. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh,
You're doing it again. Look, see the marking?
Yeah,
Why are you going over there?
I want to move to the middle.
Well, then you need to check your mirrors and signal. Otherwise, you're going to crash into another car. And they have no idea that you're going to change lane. We're very close to that line still. So
I was looking at this yesterday. I couldn't finish watching it.
To the left. Careful. You're about to crash again.
I'm trying to go this way.
Well, then go that way.
Yeah.
Feel it, though.
Yeah.
Stop. Why aren't you stopping?
Because you said stop.
I'm here. What do you thinking?
The policeman was shaking his head.
What do you mean?
You were going into them.
Why?
Jesus Christ. Did you not see that car at the roundabout?
Oh my God.
Yeah. So far, you're right. The British require TV licenses if you're going to watch off-air or on-air broadcast television.
That is some bullshit.
Yeah. As long as you're watching streaming stuff, you're okay. But now it's just ironic that the two people in those videos were women.
Let's be real. We've seen guys do a lot of stupid shit. Okay, come on. When it comes to their bodies.
I was just surprised the one with the taser was a woman, though.
Yeah, I was too. I'm not gonna lie.
That's something a guy would do in a heartbeat.
It really is.
Again, I spend way too much time, it seems, watching different social media platforms.
Yeah.
Because I've gotten to learn a bunch of stuff about the UK that I gotta sit here and shake my head at. That the UK, this British TV license, right? They can send an inspector into your house to inspect your house to see whether or not you've got any way of watching the BBC off
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard of. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going, what the hell?
Why?
I tell you, it's almost to the point where over there that you don't own a TV, you just own a big computer monitor. You take and have the TV functionality taken off of the screen. And have the tuner taken out where it only works off the HDMI cable.
Right.
And you run your HDMI cable from your computer to it.
And you got Google Chrome like I got. And then you can turn anything on your computer and just stream it to your TV.
Right.
I love Google Chrome so much.
Are you, speaking of Google, are you joining in the class action lawsuit against them?
Oh, there's a class action lawsuit. Tell me about that.
For people who use the Google, what is it? Where you're supposed to be invisible while surfing the internet.
Okay, that privacy mode. What happened with that?
Well, for several years, Google's tracking you while you were in that particular mode.
Ooh, that does affect me because I watch some pretty questionable stuff. Okay. No jokes though. We have rules. Okay.
But yeah, if you were in that,
that's fucked up.
I don't even know what it's called. Let's see. Am I using my Google Chrome? Yeah. Okay.
Being a pervert should be a protected class. Anyway. I didn't know about this. I need to look this up.
I don't even. Let's see here. What is it called? Shoot, I don't even. No, it's not even. It doesn't even show up on my profiles anymore. No, I wish I could remember what the hell. All right, let's try this. Google class action lawsuit. Incognito mode. That's what it was.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the name. I knew it was like a privacy thing, but it's okay.
Right. Google's agreed to an out-of-court settlement in a $5 billion incognito mode tracking lawsuit.
Okay, I'll look that up after.
So,
Because I didn't
Yeah.
have Google Chrome anyway. It's not connecting to my Wi-Fi, and that's really, I don't know. I'm trying to fix it, but for some reason it's not working with ATT.
So anyway, yeah, if you ever use incognito mode
I use it all
for
the
a few,
time, actually.
and in between a few, for there's a couple year area in there. You could get part of that incognito mode lawsuit.
All right. Oh, you know what? You just reminded me. Ask me later. You said you couldn't stream live to Rumble.
I haven't. I don't know how. Right.
I did it. I worked it out last night. It's not hard. I'll show you later after the stream.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
you're using Restream, at least.
Monkey showed me how one time, and I followed his directions, and it didn't work. And
Okay.
it's
Are
like,
you
well,
using Restream or the other thing?
I've not tried using Restream. I don't think. Or no, I did try using Restream, and I couldn't get that to work either.
Okay. If you have time, I can walk you through it after because that's how I'm doing it.
But again, that could be just me being an idiot.
No, there's a
So,
learning curve. It's fine.
all right, I don't need to hear myself saying that I'm an idiot. Thank you much.
No, because you're not.
Let's see here. I am looking forward to the wife found a pumpkin pancake recipe she wants me to make.
Oh.
So she got me this stuff, and she wants me to make pumpkin pancakes for dinner tonight. So we're going to have what she calls brimmer.
For dinner. Oh.
She calls it brimmer.
I know that there's a mix from Walmart, but I haven't tried it.
Oh, that crusty?
No, it's a store brand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crusty or something like that.
It's good value or great value, whatever the hell it is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've seen it. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm gonna have to get it. Oh shit, I gotta check my order. Yeah, I did an order and they didn't have like half the items again, so I canceled this morning. I've been trying to get groceries for like 2 days now. And they canceled everything but a single loaf of freaking bread. I had to message them and tell them, please don't make that driver come through in a rainstorm just for a single loaf of bread all the way across in another city. I just, I can get it around the corner, and yeah. No, that was not a great, no. I think they canceled it. Because I'm not going to tip for a single loaf of bread that I didn't want. That's crazy. I know. That's horrible for the driver, but come on. You're not a little bit suspicious? You see a single loaf of bread in the order?
Yeah. I would be more than a little bit suspicious.
Let him go play.
Okay, what's going on here? But anyway, I'm doing so this afternoon she's got me baking a pumpkin bread and pumpkin pancakes.
Oh, nice.
So I will get my fill. I will get a beginning of my allotment of pumpkin flavoring in. My doctor told me, he goes, man, I love seeing your weight. I can't wait to see what you drop through New Year's. And I laughed at him. And he said, what? And he goes, what are you laughing at? I said, listen, it's in pumpkin season. That means I can finally get and make pumpkin pies, pumpkin bread, Then Thanksgiving rolls around. That means turkey, bread, and pies.
Uh-huh.
Then we got Christmas rolling around. That means ham, pies, and more bread.
Hell yeah.
And then we got New Year's right after that. I'll be lucky if I don't put on 15 pounds between now and then. And he just looked at me and started laughing. And he goes, "Well, you know what you." I said, I am going to show restraint, but I'm going to be eating things that I only get a chance to eat once or twice a year.
You are just a human man. That's all you can do.
And what's bad is, if I had to rely on going to the store to buy this stuff for myself, I could see me not getting it.
Yeah, me too.
But when I have the skills
And it's right there in front of you.
to bake it myself, Silvar, in answer to your question, I considered doing part of this stream about that, about the reports that I've seen, both officially and unofficial. And when I say unofficial, I
It's
mean
bad.
reports from what individuals are putting out on YouTube, TikTok, and X. All right, which you always have to account for the fact that somebody is, that person may be shading the truth.
For drama or karma or internet points
Right.
or whatever,
Right.
I'm going to be really honest. After last night, and actually most of the week, I really wasn't sure if I was going to be on today because it was so depressing. Like, I felt burdened with it. It was the stuff I've been hearing is so horrible. And the fact that I knew you wouldn't discuss it was the only thing that brought me in today.
Right. And that's it. So I don't want to go into that on this stream. And I understand why you want, okay? But this stream is what we try to keep light and enjoyable. We talked about the guy having his cake stolen. That's not politics. That's somebody who baked his ass off for a very good friend of his and had half of his cake stolen. So
now, if you all want to discuss it like Monday, I'll probably, at the least I'll show up, but
yeah, we'll talk about FEMA later, but I'm not going to go into that heavy mess. Yeah, it's there's too much ugliness. There's too many rumors going on out there. And unfortunately, there's no way for me to sort out the truth, what's the truth and what's not. So anything that I would say, anything that I would present would be me having to start each one of them individual videos that I show as saying, remember guys, I do not know whether or not what this person is saying is the truth or not. And I don't mind. I got hoodwinked on that moon thing yesterday.
We've all gotten fooled on something. Like just today, I got fooled on something else. So
that doesn't hurt nobody that I got hoodwinked on that moon thing yesterday. And it took Josh to bring it out that was CGI. Okay. That didn't cause anybody no harm.
Right.
But if I present something that as factual and can cause harm to someone, I don't want to do that and be wrong. Because there's enough people out there throwing fecal matter against the walls just to do it. And that's not me. Oh, the moon thing. The guy had presented a video saying that he was inside the Arctic Circle and that the moon appeared larger than normal and it eclipsed the sun for 5 seconds and then reappeared past it. And it was done well enough that I actually believed it, that it was something neat to see, and I showed it. And Josh told me that Josh said it was AI, so I went and looked it up real quick while on stream, and it turned out that the guy used CGI to create it, and it was all fake. It was good. It was.
I'll be right back.
It was good. It was extremely interesting to watch, and like I said, I got took, and like somebody put out a video this morning showing this other woman being Rookie of the Year for 2024. It's like, no, I heard yesterday it was Caitlin Clark. So before I went and got all upset or anything, what I do is I go on the internet and I do the research. And yeah, Caitlin Clark was the 2024. This other woman, I don't know what award she was getting, but it wasn't Rookie of the Year. No, it wasn't a Moon Knight Swamp Thing comic. All right, Digi, you have a good day. Enjoy yourself. If you go back to yesterday's video there, Silvar, you'll be able, it's in there. I don't remember exactly where it's at in there, but it's in there somewhere. Okay, let's see. I don't care about that. I've got this other video I'm saving for when Ramen gets here. Have y'all noticed that you get on X and you get at least 3 or 4 ads for the Premium Plus? And I looked into it there, and I just don't feel like paying $84 a month or $84 a year for the not to get ads. That's ridiculous. You know, half ads and only half of the ads show. You only get half the ads. Yeah, you only get half the ads. Get paid to post. You get a check mark. Grok 2 AI assistant. Here we go. For $32, you get a reply boost, encrypted direct messages, bookmarked folders, the highlights tab. You get to edit your post. Post longer videos, longer posts for $32 a year. Well, I usually don't make very long posts, so for $84 a year, you don't half the ads. You only get half the ads. You get paid. You get your check mark. You get your AI. You get your analytics and creator subscriptions. Ooh. $168 a year to be fully ad free. And you actually get to write articles. Yeah. Nah. I just can't see doing that.
If I were a paid streamer doing it for money, I could see the $84 a year as an investment.
Yeah.
But I'm not in the big league, so they can fuck off. 'Cause I don't get that many ads. I really don't get that many ads. So, you know.
Oh my God.
What? I drank my
Okay.
bed. Oh no. That is some
Did you
bullshit.
did you read this story?
I blocked it out of my head. I know I read it, but I blocked it out. Thank God.
I do
Blood
not.
sugar.
My
No.
friend essentially breastfed me for a minute to keep me from passing out.
This is bullshit. He just wanted. Never mind. Yeah, this whole business. I didn't bring food because I didn't want to attract animals. You know, there's a thing like candy bars, right? They're fucking wrapped.
And whoever is diabetic and does
They
this stuff, they know,
you some
you know,
Starburst.
you carry stuff with you.
Yeah, you take a Starburst or a Payday or something, man.
You,
Oh,
you
great. Now I want
don't
fucking
you
peanut butter.
don't sit there and depend on your pregnant or
Nursing.
somebody that's nursing best friend.
No, that was
Nah.
true. I don't think that belongs on true on off my chest. It belongs in things that never happened.
Thank you. Thank you.
And if she did that, she's a fucking idiot. Or, they're actually, she's cheating on her boyfriend and that's a story they put to fall back on when he finds out, I don't know. I've seen people do crazy shit. I don't know.
Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy.
So what's the video you were saving on me?
Oh, saving for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I love Steve Inman.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I love him. He's great. I love his commentary. It's the best.
Yep. It truly is.
So what are we doing?
In pursuit of a suspect that's armed and stealing vehicles, but let's call him for what he is. He's a freaking criminal. Obviously, if he wasn't a criminal, he wouldn't be running away like the little bitch he is, trying to hang on for dear life, hanging onto that car as if somebody owes him $2.
Why didn't you let go? The cops are there.
I love this. That this guy, whoever's driving this blue car, was not going to get carjacked that day.
See, I would speed up and start jerking my car left to right or hitting the brakes. But I'm an asshole, so.
Well, that'd be me too. I mean, I'd be going as fast as I could, then just slam on my brakes.
Be like, bye, Michael Myers.
That driver's like, screw this.
See, slam. I'm sorry, start
His
that up.
knees are on the ground. You need to let go, son. You see that shit?
Well,
Oh my God.
he's going to be needing to have skin grafts on his knees.
Good luck with that.
They're going to be worn down to the bone. You're going to see his kneecap.
My kneecap on my left is almost gone. It's like Jello under there. Anyway, keep going. It's pretty gross. It doesn't look like it though, but you touch it, it's like jelly-like. It's gross. Anyway, keep going.
This man, you can hang on like the friggin' cockroach you are. As he continues to hold on with his kung fu grip, it becomes a short trip and takes one to the spine. And he's still gonna try and take off, but it looks like.
Okay, now, YouTube's let this up, so I can go ahead and play it.
You need to roll up that window while he's got his fingers in there.
He's
Just
reaching
realize-
for his wireless hole puncher and takes several doses of Reticillin to the chesticles. Another wholesome moment as this criminal transitions into a holy man before our very eyes. Let's speed things up. Where did he
I like that. He's been transformed into a holy man.
think he was gonna go? Watch too many Spider-Man movies thinking he's holding on with his human suction cup kung fu grip hands, but takes one to the back, a rear naked poke for his efforts. Tries to take off once again, pulls out that wireless hole puncher, takes another dose of that medicine, and ends up becoming several grains heavier in the process, and ends up crying like a little bitch.
You're not carjacking me. I'm people jacking you. You would just be my uninvited guest for a while.
Yes, that's
I'd be singing "Be My Guest," but heavy metal the whole time we going. You know that Beauty and the Beast song, "Be My Guest, Be Our Guest." No, man.
I don't do anything with Reddit.
I do. That's fun.
So I used to listen to these guys who read Reddit articles.
Oh my god. You know it's all.
But that got boring after about a week. I also got kicked off of Reddit. I don't know if I'm even allowed back on.
I've been banned a few times. I just make new accounts and keep going.
Now I don't know if my Shroom account is back on there or not, because I got kicked off of Reddit a couple years ago.
My main account is banned off of a couple of subreddits, like "Am I the Asshole" and "Raised by Narcissists," because you know they're full of assholes and narcissists. So yeah.
I had a post removed yesterday.
What happened?
Violation of terms and community standards.
Oh my god.
And the post was real simple. She's cute on the outside and ugly as sin on the inside.
Oh no.
And that post was removed for violating community standards.
That's
and
wrong.
when I appealed it, I lost and got a strike. So I now have another strike against me. That means I've got to be a very, very good boy for the next 6 months
Um.
to lose one of them 2 strikes. I mean, the girl she's very cute on the outside. She's the one, I'm sure you heard about her. She's the one that said, when she first heard about the floods in North Carolina and Tennessee, she goes, oh, the first thing that popped in my mind was good. All the racists are gone.
Wow. That's kind of a racist statement right there.
And, and I just, my response to, was cute but ugly. Cute on the outside, ugly on the inside.
There you go.
And I got told that was a violation of community standards. Wow.
That is some bullshit.
I swear, these social media sites,
they're trash.
They are getting to be trash.
But they've given me some good ideas for revenge. I mean, not even the actual.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's not even the actual revenge subreddit. I see the people that claim they do horrible shit to each other just because of family, and I'm like, I should do that. Anyway,
I just telling Silvar, I think we all know somebody like that.
Uh-huh.
That's good looking on the outside, but their personality is just pure trash. You know,
Oh yeah.
as soon as they open their mouth,
I
you
like
know,
the
they
ones where people are screwing up other people's weddings. You know, like because I have a friend that's getting married next month, and I'm not. I told her I'm not going to the wedding. I'll go to the. So I'm going to the reception because I don't have anybody to watch the kids.
right.
So yeah, and I'm not gonna go to a venue that I don't want to go to, and then drive all the way across town to someplace else that I want to go to. But her sister's like, "Oh, Isn't this wonderful? I'm having a baby, and I'm gonna announce it. We can share the day, and she's like, no, you can't do that at my wedding. So yeah, I'm not a nice person, so I asked her to let me handle it. I'm gonna handle it too.
I I can't. I know I'm not going to be able to find this video in time. There. mm, I wish I remember. I think it was on X, but it could have been somewhere else. There's this woman. She's rather uh, rather large, shall we say?
Oh God.
You know, we're talking 500 to 600 pound range.
Okay, it's not the lady with the horses, is it? That wanted
No,
to ride the horses. Okay.
no. And she was going, but this woman was going to go get married. And she
Okay.
went to the bridal shop to buy a wedding dress.
As one does.
The wedding dresses they had this woman try on. Oh my God. They were trying to ruin her wedding. They did not, that or else they did not want her for a customer. Because there was,
Okay.
absolutely none of the dresses were designed for a woman that large.
Right.
You don't put, when you have a woman that large and you want to really make her look beautiful, okay? You don't put her in something skin tight
Right.
to where every bulge of cellulite has got its own lump and bump in the dress. And
Right.
that is pretty much what every dress they had that they put on this poor woman had. You know, you put on something long and how can I put this? Voluminous enough to hang properly.
You want something with ruching that'll help hide bulges. I know the style. Okay, there's a certain way you go about it.
Right.
But
And
you don't go skin tight. You do what do you call it? You get a corset and it kind of snatches up your waist. So yeah, I get it.
this woman didn't have a waist. I swear she made 2 or 3 of me.
Okay,
You know, she.
I hear you.
But anyway, she didn't have a fupa. She had a belly poo.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it was. I like the one where the best man plays the video of the bride cheating at the wedding right before the I do's. Oh my
Oh
God.
no. Why let her go to all the why go through all the expense, and then your guests are doing expenses buying clothes to wear for the wedding and traveling and the wedding gifts and everything. Come on.
Now this is what was the story about the mother-in-law did not like her soon-to-be daughter-in-law. Okay, or the young lady that had just become her daughter-in-law.
Okay.
and she bribed her 7-year-old son, 8-year-old son, with a PlayStation to purposely smear chocolate and other items on the bride's wedding dress at the reception hall.
Oh no.
That is that reading what people do to each other when they don't like you. Oh, she's filmed cheating at the wedding. Oh
That's
my
messed up.
God. At the wedding, she was messing
Probably like
around
the
with
bathroom or
somebody
something.
else.
That's horrible.
Yeah, the groom needed to know right away.
So he got to know it before they even left.
Right. And you know, if he found out about before the I do's, then he got lucky. You know, then you don't go through the annulment. You don't have to go through the annulment process. But in the bathroom in her wedding dress. Oh my God.
You know what really bugs me, and I know it's really petty, is when people say at the wedding, but they really mean at the reception.
Yeah.
You know, you're not doing such and such at, at the church. You're doing it at the tavern on the green afterwards.
We had 2 receptions at my wedding.
Really?
Yep. We
I
had
had
the
2
open
weddings.
we
Huh?
had the open reception in the back of the church. You know, that had it was open reception. Everybody that was, I mean, you walked out of the main part of the church back into the back part where they had the full kitchen, and there was that reception. And then when that reception was over with, we had the closed reception, which was, immediate family and the
Okay.
bridesmaids and the groomsmen. Then we had that reception, and then everybody went on their way. The wife and I went to the hotel, and everybody else went home.
Okay.
So the open reception was, I mean, there was over 400 people at the wedding in the open reception. So
Damn. You getting married in India? What the hell, man? 400 people.
yeah,
That's
got
crazy.
married in my hometown church.
Oh my God.
So it was an open wedding to all church members, plus the people that were invited from both sides of the family.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I spent 18 years in that church. When I got married, I was going to get married in that church.
Oh yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah. Why do people? And I don't understand this. All right, I mean, I've been to a few weddings.
All right.
Why do people want to intentionally ruin somebody else's wedding?
Because they're jerks. I mean, they do it just because they can do it. You know how that is. People are horrible.
How evil do you have to be to want to ruin what is supposed to be the second happiest day of a person's life?
Well, how many people marry somebody else's boyfriend? It's things happen. I can, in some cases, I can understand it. But
Okay, I could understand, I guess I could understand if, they stole somebody else's boyfriend or girlfriend.
or if you know
Uh,
they're really a gold digger, and you know, some of them have
You're right.
circumstances, but you know,
But to sit there and, mother-in-laws pay their kids to ruin somebody's dress
there was
or
one story. There is one story about how they had been married a couple of years, and the woman paid a guy to say he was her affair partner, and the husband didn't even ask her anything. He kicked her out and sued for a divorce. And the guy went to court and said, "Yep, that's my girlfriend. We've been together since right after they got married," and blah blah blah. Yeah, and yeah,
wow.
and they had a kid together, and the kid went with the dad because everybody believed she was cheating on him. And it took 4 years, and then he started dating again. And then the mother-in-law is like, "Well, I didn't break you guys up just to have this floozy in here." And she admitted that she did that. And then the dad, he wanted to talk to her and wanted her back. And no, it doesn't work like that.
Wait a minute. The mother-in-law paid
Some dude
some
to say he was
guy.
cheating. Yeah, to pay some guy to say he was banging the bride. But they had been married a couple of years by that point and had a kid together.
The
He broke.
the guy's mother paid
Mhm.
another guy to
Yeah,
pretend to be the wife's lover
yeah.
in
She got
order to
some.
break them up.
Yeah, she got some really bad photoshops too. Like really, really bad of them, like standing somewhere outside of a door or something. Yeah, it
Whoa.
was. Yeah, and the daughter chose to live with her dad and cut her mom off for 4 years. All this other, yeah.
That's outrageous.
I mean, that's if it really happened. Half the stories on Reddit are bullshit anyway. You don't know. There was this woman who did this whole saga about her evil mother-in-law, and it went on for years. And it was all about, oh, we did this, and I have to keep it quiet because it's all in the, we're trying to keep it out of the media, and we're prominent people in the community, and blah blah blah. I'm like, prominent or not, something of that level happened. You're talking about attempted murder. It's gonna be in the news. There's been nothing like that event, like she's talking about Rottweilers ripped off a woman's face. I mean, it was crazy. And I was the one going, there's a very low chance it's happening. I just don't believe it. And then somebody finally called her out on it. And it turned out she's been lying the whole time. This went on like a year. It was crazy.
You get the people that the perpetual GoFundMe's.
Yeah.
They're always out there begging for money, for one reason or another. I can't pay my rent this month. Oh, my car broke down. I need help paying for my car. My child needs dental work. I've
Yeah.
got to have a surgery. It's always something going on in their life that they need money donated to them through a GoFundMe or something like that.
Well, that's why I read it. There's rules about you can't post those links to most of the subs. But yeah, I've seen that. That's crazy.
Well, I'm just talking about on, like YouTube and such.
Yeah. Facebook, everything.
Right. I'll be my my niece and I are recently starting to talk a little bit across Facebook. She sent me pictures of her newest child. And I mean, really hadn't talked to her in about 2 years until she sent me those pictures of her new baby. And but that's the most I've used Facebook now in the past 2 years.
I don't like Facebook.
So you're right. Humans, a lot of humans are a-holes. They're just, something is mentally wrong with them. I don't understand it. How people can derive pleasure in other people's suffering. I just don't get it. Oh, I contacted that refrigerator I bought last June or last last June. Remember that whole fiasco trying to get that new refrigerator in?
Yes.
Well, it quit working.
See?
And we ended up throwing away about $300 worth of food.
That's what happened to me when I got my fridge.
So I contacted Home Depot since they're the ones I bought it from. And it's still under the manufacturer's warranty.
Right.
And the manufacturer they started giving me the go around. So I contacted Home Depot, and Home Depot, I guess, got in contact with them. And they are sending out, they're either going to send out a technician with everything he needs to replace everything in the guts of the refrigerator, or they're going to send me a new one. One or the other.
What brand is he?
Galanz, Galanz.
Galanz? Okay. I vaguely heard of it.
It's, I mean, it's only 11 cubic foot refrigerator. It's not that big of one. But the fact is, you know, it's under manufacturer's warranty. So hopefully they're going to replace the refrigerator, and I'm going to push to get some money because I lost 4 pounds of crab legs.
Man.
And I am not happy about that. You know, I'm not happy about the cheese I lost. I'm not happy about the chicken salad I lost.
Oh, chicken
I made
salad.
up a week's worth. I made up a bunch of chicken salad for the wife, for her to take into work for lunch.
Oh man, I'll kill over chicken salad.
And this was really good chicken salad too. I'm not a big fan of chicken salad, but this was actually good.
I like my chicken. I make good chicken salad, so.
Too many places your chicken salad is dry as hell. Hey, are you going to go see that Joker Part 2?
No, fuck no. I'm sorry, language. No.
Why not?
Hell.
Boy, that was a strong reaction.
I didn't see the first one, and it looked obnoxious. I ain't going.
Oh.
Man, screw those guys. No, it looks like crap. The first one looked like crap. The second one looks like crap. I don't care. And I don't have a problem with Joaquin Phoenix, you know, at least until more Diddy tapes come out. But no, I ain't seeing it. What? I'm telling you, I'm thinking it.
Oh, I know. I just like how fast that answer was. Yeah, I like him unless he comes out with on Diddy tapes. Yeah, there are going to be a whole lot of people, I do believe, going to get hurt badly. You know, their livelihoods are not going to be around.
Uh-huh.
for after these. I saw a list that popped out that somebody proclaimed to be a list of 120 some odd people on the Diddy empire.
Bullshit.
Why am I getting a letter from the Defense Commissary Agency? That scares me.
I didn't do it.
That scares me. No, I just got a thing from UPS saying, or the post office, USPS, saying what my mail's going to be today. Did you know you could do that?
Yeah.
I like that. Unless you know which mail I got, to make certain I get out to the mailbox to bring in, and which days it can wait until the next day. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to watch. I watched that first movie, and it was a struggle for me to get through it.
It just, it doesn't look like it's for me. It wasn't made for me. I'm not going with that.
So, I had to watch it twice to actually get through it.
Wow.
But I just don't know if I want to. If the second one is anything like the first one, I just don't know if I'm going to force myself to watch it or not. Because that was a major struggle to get through.
Nah, man.
It really and truly was a struggle to get through it all. But anyway, I don't know what else we're going to talk about now.
How much we hate people. No.
See, on the whole, I don't hate people, but there's a
heard you
lot of
the other day, though.
individuals out there that are trash.
I'm working my way slowly. Yes. Let the trash flow through you. I'll get you there. I feel like a devil that's trying to that's around other demons, and we're all bragging about who we corrupted, and this one guy's like, I put $1 from the collection plate in front of the pastor's foot, and he slept it in his pocket. And another one's like, I found an honorable man who had been married for 10 years, and I took him to the cat house, and somebody else is, and I'm bragging. I'm like, I got room to say I hate people the other day in a live stream. And they're like, okay, you win.
I know there's good people out there. I've met them.
Yeah.
I've been around them. I know some of them.
If they're good people, they're too good for me. I can't hang with them. Whoa, what's that? Never mind. Yeah, nah.
But there are people out there that they're just human flotsam.
Yes, say it, brother. Preach. I'm right there with you.
Tommy Lee Jones line, I like a person, not people, not so much. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I almost had a heart attack this morning. You know what? It said Robert England in the title of the article. And I was like, God, no, not him too.
Oh, no. Hasn't this been a week for people dying?
Dude, that was like back in like 2000 whatever, when we lost Carrie Fisher, George Michael, what's her name, Carrie Fisher's mom, Debbie Reynolds. We lost everybody within like weeks of each other.
I mean, Pete Rose,
James Earl Jones, John Amos, Maggie Smith. I mean, the list just goes.
Well, John Amos surprised me. James Earl Jones didn't surprise me, but John Amos did.
Well, he's got to
I,
be in like his 70s by now,
I'm like, yeah, but still, he's always been such a always come across as such a vibrant
Yes.
man.
But,
It's like, he had such a strong will and such
he just seems strong all
vibrancy
over.
of health that you expected him to hit. And then, did you see those pictures of Jimmy Carter? That video of Jimmy Carter at
Okay,
his
I saw one
under
where he was like on a gurney or something, but it was like from the sky. So I don't know if that was real or not, but it looked like a fucking horror movie. It didn't look like a human being. It looked like a prop. It looked like he was mummified or something.
Exactly.
So that was real. That's wrong.
I saw those pictures and was like, I saw that video where they brought him out and in like a wheelchair.
Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that, man? That's not even a wheelchair. That was a gurney. He was flat on his back, mouth open. Come
Yes.
on.
That,
I'd be so angry and so bitter if anybody brought me out like that.
they're going, is he even alive in that thing?
No.
He just looked so sad. I'm trying to. Find 100th.
Like, just why?
Oh, come on. I hate my computer sometimes. Yeah, see, they don't even have pictures posted online of that fiasco. No. But man, no.
I'm not a fan of Jimmy Carter, but that was a shitty thing to do.
Here we go. The
It got quiet.
No, I'm trying to find these videos. I'm trying to find the picture.
Oh, don't. That's just sad. I think the internet is wiping a lot of that because, you got that on your website. It's not a good look for you, man.
Okay, here's a picture of him. And this is sad that this is an actual picture of Jimmy Carter. I'm glad the man lived to his 100th birthday, but my God.
That's not so bad.
That he looks like a corpse in there.
Well, he's 100 fucking years old. That's not as bad as the other one. The video was really bad, dragging him out on that gurney, man.
Yeah.
No, that's
I couldn't find that. I couldn't find that video, and in a way, I'm glad I couldn't. But the video was even worse than this picture. So, yeah, this was. It was indeed sad. It's like I said the other day, of his presidency, I was not a huge fan of him. But his post presidency, it was amazing. And I'm glad that he's, as long as he is mentally aware that he's celebrating his 100th birthday, then more power to him.
Right? Get that applesauce.
So, Silver asks if Robert England passes, does it become a Freddie?
Dude, don't even joke. Man, let me tell you, I saw his name and it scared the hell out of me. And then it turned out he put a condition that he would only return to the Nightmare on Elm Street series if they made it an animated series. Because he's getting too old to do all those jumps and all that stuff in one take. You know, he can't hey, I get it, man. I'm just glad the man is still alive and he can talk and, you know, make a coherent sentence better than Biden and, you know, just
Yeah.
you know, I'm just glad he's still because let me tell you, he likes his fans. He is like one of the I met a few celebrities and he is the nicest one I've ever met. There's just something
No,
sweet about him. I'm sorry.
well, no, you were saying about people being nice as far as for for meeting their fans.
Yeah.
And I met Mark Leonard.
Oh, okay. Spock's father. Okay, I got it.
Right, Spock's father. And he was an amazingly nice guy. I met him at a Star Trek convention.
Me too. Very nice.
And I met Barbara Blaine's husband, Martin Landau.
Okay.
I met him, and he was another great guy. I never got to meet Barbara Blaine.
Okay.
You don't even know who I'm talking about, do you?
Are you saying Barbara Bain or Barbara Blaine?
Barbara Bain.
I've heard of her. She's an actress, and I know who Mark
Right.
Landau is. So you know.
Okay, right. They're from the original Mission Impossible series.
Ah, okay. I mean, I know there are actors. I wasn't
Right.
really familiar. Was he in Hill Street Blues or something? Maybe not. I don't know. My mom used to watch that show though. Whatever. I went interrupted. Go continue. I'm sorry.
And then Denise Crosby, I met her.
How was she like?
Well, let's put it this way. She autographed the Playboy that had her pictures in it.
Okay, then. All right. I guess. Okay.
Okay. Didn't bat an eye. She autographed that. Well, we did that in private, though.
Yeah, you got kids at these conventions, man.
Okay. She autographed a still photo of her in makeup that I had, and she autographed a figurine, the Star Trek figure.
Tasha Yar.
She autographed both of those for me, standing in line, and then at the see, I worked that convention. I worked at the conventions, and before the convention started, and she showed up, and we're showing her where where the stuff was going to be at. Got her drinks and snacks and whatever. She asked if anybody had anything they wanted to sign. I said, well, you don't have to sign it, but I do have. She goes, you got the Playboy, bring it up here, I'll sign it.
Okay, that was funny.
She was really nice about it. She knew, and I was trying, I was trying not to be
You didn't want to be pushy or, you know.
I didn't want to embarrass her.
You know, I think you've been in that business for a certain amount of years. You stopped getting embarrassed as easy, but that was nice of you.
Still, oh, hey, I got naked pictures of you. Will you sign them?
No, that's tacky.
Yeah, okay, you see what I'm saying? And it's not like I had the Playboys in I had the Playboy in a dark bag, so that
Yeah.
nobody knew what I had in that bag. You couldn't tell what I had in there.
Yeah.
So it was, it wasn't really on the down low, but it was done in a way that
It was discreet.
Discreet. Thank you. That's the word I was trying to think of. It was done in a discreet manner.
I get it. Because I saw her in Walking Dead like a couple of years ago when it was still running. She had a little guest spot on it. And she looked so much like a grandma, I almost didn't recognize her.
Really?
She had, I don't know if it was a wig or she dyed her hair, but it was red. And her face, was kind of chubby. And, she was old. She getting up in there,
Yeah.
But she was very grandmotherly. It was precious.
Did we talk about Shania Twain's physical change?
No, I didn't know.
Did you watch the Country Music Awards the other night?
Watch that shit. Just because I live in a redneck area doesn't mean I'm a redneck. Damn.
Okay.
It's not even a redneck area. How bad is it? What happened?
Well, okay, let me do this. Okay. Here is open image, a new tab. Get just that
So
image.
far, you are right.
Okay. Here is Shania Twain a few years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is Shania Twain today.
The fuck? Wait. Okay, it's not much of a physical change, but she's had some work done. What the fuck happened to her mouth?
That's what I'm saying.
That's fucking weird. I'm sorry.
She had a lot of work done that she didn't need done. And that blonde hair just does not go with her.
That's got to be a wig. It doesn't look real. But
whatever.
That's like when Rose McGowan had all that work done and fucked up her entire face. Oh my God.
Rose McGowan. I'm trying to picture her. I'm not being able to picture who Rose McGowan is.
Charmed. She had a big beef with Alyssa Milano. She was in a Grindhouse movie and she was in Charmed and something else, and she didn't really have much work after that.
But see, I never watched Charmed.
I watched the first couple of seasons and it was good, but once what's her name left, and she died of cancer too. What's her name? The dark-haired girl. Hell, help me out here. I got dementia.
From Charmed?
Yeah, she was on 90210 and she had a spot on a Little House on the Prairie and
Oh,
you know who I'm talking about.
What was her name? Shannon Doherty.
Thank you. Yes. She died too recently. She had cancer for a long time.
Did she die? I thought she. Yeah, 81 to 24. Yeah, she died this year.
For all she gave everybody a hard time when she worked with them, she brought fun to the show. Whatever she was in, she brought the spice. So Oh, that's not my phone.
No, that's my phone. I need to mute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry
Uh-huh.
about that. Oh, crap. I just got another alert that. Shit, man. I got to go through that mess again. I hate the dark web.
What happened now?
I just got an alert that one of my passwords got hacked. So I got to go through and see which one it was and reset everything.
All right, don't click any links in your email. Type the URL directly.
I don't click
right.
anything that I get and such. So, well, that's good. Okay, guys, I got to go. So
Bus 12 anyway.
y'all have a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Yeah, that's Shania Twain or Shania Twain Drag Queen. Exactly, Silvar. So y'all have a good one. Enjoy your weekends. Any last words there, Ramen?
Yeah, the haters hate you. Don't block them. Let them keep hating because screw those guys. They'll figure out when you don't reply, they'll figure it out eventually. Don't block them. Let it flow.
Let it flow. Let it flow.
Oh my God, I should have known.
I'm
Anyway.
not going to go with where that my mind went. Have a good weekend, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. Be with the ones you love and love the ones that you're with.
Do all the things I wouldn't do.